Hello everyone, my name is Omitris and today I will be speaking with you guys about budgeting. I decided to choose this topic because budgeting and being financially stable is a very important thing to me because in my community, I live in a low income community and for me to be knowledgeable of how to budget and save is very important. And I also want to share that with others who have issues with budgeting. Now, to get some information on budgeting, it's normally when you budget, it's normally like a long term goal or it can be a short term goal of saving your money. Basically, it's planning to not excessively spend, you can say, or it's cutting out or your wants instead of and pertaining more to your needs. So, in doing so, you're able to save money, you're able to build your wealth, and you're able to be financially stable, as I stated previously. Now, the importance of budgeting is it keeps you track and it disciplines you on excessively spending. I know a few years ago I had that problem of just excessively spending and shopping. I know a lot of people do as well. And when you put yourself on a budget, you really discipline yourself from excessively spending and living paycheck to paycheck. I know that's a very difficult task as well for others, and I've also lived paycheck to paycheck, and it's not fun. So now that I honestly did a 360 within my life, it has helped me tremendously in many ways. So one thing that I want to give you that's factual about budgeting, it helps you with building your future. And a lot of people don't take this into consideration with building your future. It helps you with building your 401k. It helps you to invest in stocks. It helps you to create your future for what you want it to be, and not how economically things can change and it can stop you or deter you away from building your future because you're already on the right path of being financially stable. And I will say, in emergency situations, when you have car trouble or when you have a unexpected expense or an unexpected debt, it also helps you in that as well. So being on a budget is really important. I suggest it for any and everyone. And just to get on some basics on how to start your budget if you would like to be interested. What I would do is, and what I know a lot of people have done when I did my research, they begin by putting out a monthly bill of their expenses. So you would put down all of your bills for the month, and this is just, we're going by a monthly basis. So we put all of our bills down for the month, our cars, our rent, gas, food, any expense that you have that is a need, not a want. Remember that, a need, not a want. You would put this down on paper. And you would add up those monthly expenses. So say your monthly expenses with your rent, food, everything is about $1,200. Let's just say that. You make monthly, and this is something that you can do as well, whether you get paid 2 weeks or every week. You would add up your check. You would add up all of your checks for that month. Now, another tool that I would say is once you add that up and say you have a $2,000, monthly gross income. Now you have already exceeded expectations of savings because at this moment you only have to spend $1,200. So you have $800 a month that you can actually have. Now let's budget that. Let's just say, well, for me, and this is including your gas and food too, so don't confuse that. So let's just say, well, I can be able to save $500 a month. And within that $500 a month, $300, or you can, do $400. It all depends on what you want and how you want to do it. So that's just something to start with. And then getting within the budget, I also wrote this within my PowerPoint as well. Ways to monitor your budget. You can use the spreadsheet. They have also free online services, financial software. And then we have some helpful tools for managing your budget. If you can see here, this is called MET. This one is called You Need a Budget. This one is called Ready for Zero, and this was called Lend Money. These tools are absolutely helpful when you're managing your budget because it's awesome to use. Now, I hope this was a little helpful to you guys. I will be back to speak more about the subject, but right now, that's just getting started.